Hey everybody, thanks for watching Woodcrest Bonsai. Today I'm going to play a little bit. I'm going to take some cuttings from the succulents that my friend gave me when she got rid of her bonsai collection. And they're in bonsai pots, but they're, as you can see, they're kind of crazy. And I'm going to take cuttings and I'm going to turn them into accents. So if you've ever seen a bonsai display, the conventional display has three elements. There's the tree itself, which is on a stand. Then there's a scroll on the wall. And then the accent plant. And the accent plant should depict the same area in nature that the tree is from. So a Japanese black pine should have some kind of alpine flower for the accent. A bald cypress, that's a swamp plant, should have some kind of swamp, like a little lily or iris. And something like a elephant tree, which is a succulent, the accent should be a succulent. And of course, sometimes it's difficult to do that, but I have the ability to at least make a whole bunch of succulent ones. So that's what we're going to do. And it's a pretty simple process. I've got my soil mix, but it's a little bit different because I added a commercial cactus and succulent mix. So it's a little more well drained. I still added some of my leaf litter, my sifted leaves. So it's just a simple matter of filling up the pot. One pot, please, thank you. And these I think are 2 1/4 inch pots, little square guys. Fill them up. Take the cutting. And then stick it in the pot. Done. Voila. And then I have another tray here, pretty beat up old plant tray that I'm going to put the little guys in, because these pots have a tendency to fall all over and get crazy all over the place. So, and I've got another one too that she gave me, which is a different tree, different kind of a succulent. It still has the same potential to take cuttings. And like I said, this is just playing. And they're actually flowering. You see the little tiny flowers right there? Just put it in there, stick it in there. Done. And since these are succulent, I want the cut end to recover, to heal. And in theory, I could do this and then just lay it. Oh, look at all that sap. See, I could just lay it down like that on the bench and let it heal for a day, and then put it in the soil, because it really doesn't even need to go into the soil. In theory, the thing could sit for probably a week and still be perfectly fine. But because I am putting them in soil right away, I'm just not going to water. No water for at least 24 hours. Ooh, they've got quite the little white sap going on. As do a lot of succulents. These could be what is called a euphorbia. And probably the most famous euphorbia is poinsettia, the Christmas flower. And all euphorbias have that nasty little white sap. And another one. And the tree itself probably has the potential to be a bonsai if I, repotted it and lifted it up a little bit, and then I would have to choose from the massive branching that we have here. But it could actually become Interesting little bonsai. That's far in the future. Today, I'm just taking cuttings. They bleed like crazy. And I have no idea what these guys actually are, because my friend gave them to me and she didn't tell me. It doesn't really matter. They are cool little guys. Now, if you have a really, really big tree, then like this guy who's a little more compact, that could be the accent. That could just, and it's in a little bonsai pot. So this could be the accent to a really huge tree. Typically the tree is in the rear and the accent is to the front of the tree and then over to the side. And many times it has its own little stand too. Whoop! I am so good at hitting my camera with either my arm or my hand or my body. And what did we do? What did we do? Where is it? I think I just... Alright, so how many more of these do you want to see me do? Because it's the same thing over and over and over and over. And personally, I hate redundancy. Alright, get on with it. We've seen enough. So there you go. Just taking some succulent cuttings for future accents. Gonna do this guy in the next few minutes. It's the same procedure, you know. Like this really long one, cut it to there. I'm sure it's gonna bleed like crazy too. I suppose we'll do one just to see. Yep. Yeah, my guess is they're both euphorbias. There's some other euphorbias. I do believe crown of thorns is also a euphorbia. It's a fairly large class of plants, and they all have that sticky, milky sap. So there you go. Could this guy make a bonsai? In the future, I think it could. This guy here also has a very funky little, fat little trunk. I don't know if it could ever be trained into a bonsai, though. It's an interesting little guy. So they're fun. They're fun to play with. And the beauty of these guys is they can dry out to almost nothing, and they're like, okay, whatever. So thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Leave a comment. What kind of accents do you use in your displays? And if you hit the notification bell, you can watch me do something else that's closer to being bonsai. And actually, you know, in a display, the accent is not really even optional. It is, you really must have an accent. Go look at any kind of display anywhere around the world. Well, you know, I take that back. I've seen some from like Indonesia where I don't think they have accents. But that's the conventional wisdom. Bonsai by Gel, just, I guess that's how you pronounce his name. Just gave us a peek at the European bonsai display that's going on right now, and holy cow, so beautiful. Amazing, amazing trees. So if you haven't gone to see that, I highly suggest that you do, because there are some world-class material. In fact, I made a comment that the display is comparable to any I've seen coming out of Japan. I mean, just beautiful trees. Some amazing, amazing European artists. So there we go. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. Oh, look, the sun's out. Here, can we do a little, whatever we do, the rabbit? That's a rabbit, right? Does that look like a rabbit? Okay, I think I need to say goodbye. So, see you in the next video.